Okay, today we are going to do some problem solving that just you guys are going to think about, okay? So we've got this situation. Help. Do I have enough time to make the plates? Hmm. So here's the problem. We need to have at least 50 plates for a pottery show that's coming up. We only have 32 plates in our inventory. I am able to make 5 plates in 2 hours. The show is next weekend, and I have 5.5 hours to work on plates. Will I get it done in time for the show, or will my sister be mad? On the bottom, it also says she wants to know how many plates I can make in 1 hour. Can we figure that out? Okay, so let's write down the information that we have. I know I can make 5 plates in 2 hours. So I'm going to put plates. Basically, I want to figure out in my brain, I want to figure out how many can I make in an hour, because I only have 5.5 hours to work. So I have 5 plates in 2 hours. Okay. So I want to divide that up. When I put that little thing, that's what that means. If I could make 10 plates in 2 hours, I could easily divide that, and that would help me figure it out. But I don't know how to do 5 divided by 2. So I might use a calculator, I might use long division, but I would need to figure that out. So let's deal with that problem first. Let's figure out how many I can make in an hour. Let's see. So I'm going to do this. 5 divided by 2. 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. But I still have 1 left over. So I've got to add that decimal point and the 0. So 2 goes into 10, still need that decimal point, 5. So this means I can make 2.5 plates in 1 hour. So I found out 2.5 plates per hour. That's how much I can make. Okay, let's go back to my question and figure out some other things. So that, for me, that's where my brain went. I wanted to know how much I can make in 1 hour. Maybe that's why my sister asked that question. How many plates do we need though? So I'm going to change color. Maybe pink. So we have 32 plates in the inventory, but we need 50. So how can I figure out how many plates I want or I need? There's 50 plates, but we have 32. So I'm going to subtract that. I need to find out what the difference is. So 18. Ooh, I need 18 plates. Okay. That's another piece that I have. But I have 5.5 hours to work. Now that looks like a lot of mess, so I'm going to go over to my other page to make it make sense. Let's see. So let's erase all this and remember stuff. So I found out I made 2.5 plates per hour. 2.5 plates an hour. I also figured out by subtracting I need 18 plates. And I had 5.5 hours to work. So take a pause and think about what you might do. Write it on your desk, write it on your piece of paper, whatever, and then we'll come back and review what I would do. All right, so you should have paused and talked about it, and you probably came up with different ways to do it. You may have even approached this a little differently, but this is how my brain worked. So I had 5.5 hours to work, right? And I only make 2.5 plates per hour. So I want to estimate. So I'm going to say in 2 hours, I made 5 plates. In 4 hours, that would mean I would make double that, right? So 4 hours, I made 10 plates. But I still have an hour and a half left. So 5 hours, I'm going to add my extra 2.5 plates. And notice this is not an equation yet, because sometimes the equation is the hard part, but I can figure it out without making an equation. But 5 hours, I got that 10 plates plus the 2.5 plates that I made for that extra hour. So that is 12.5 plates. So I'm probably going to stop right there, because there's no way, if I need, and I'm going to change the, if I need 18 plates, can I possibly get that? No. So there is that. There is ways to do this with an equation, but right now this is what I want you just to basically start thinking about it. How would you go about solving these problems? Can it be solved? Yes, it can be solved. There are different ways to do them. What we will be leading to is dealing with plates per hour. Plates. So I'll show you a quick way now. Per hour. Okay. And on my page 1, it said that I made how many per hour? 5 plates in 2 hours. So I'm going to stick that. So it said I made 5 plates in 2 hours. Notice plates, hours. So there's something called proportion that makes it make sense, and we're going to be leading into that. In the word problem, what's the part that we didn't know? In the word problem, it shows me that I have 5.5 hours to work. So it gives me hours, but it doesn't give me how many plates that I can make. So I'll show you what we do with that. So what we don't know is how many plates, but I do know that I can work 5.5 hours. So I want you to see that plates, I make 5 plates, but then I don't know how many plates. And this one, I had 2 hours, I had 5 hours. I want you to see that they are on the same spot. Plates stay on the top, hours stay on the bottom. Okay, now let's see if I can erase that. Oh no, not the whole thing. Okay, let me rewrite the whole thing again. Pause, I'll rewrite it. Okay, sorry, I rewrote it. So what happens, this is called proportion, and it's really cool because it'll make it be very easy to solve for that x. We are going to do something called cross multiply. So I'm going to multiply these two, so 2 times x, and I'm going to set it equal to cross multiplying this way. So 5 times 5.5. Okay, so let's get a decent color here. So 2x will equal 5 times 5.5. I'm going to go off to the side and do that. That's 25, 27. I have 1 decimal point, so my answer is 27.5. Now, we should have been practicing in our DMR that we are going to use an inverse operation. So we're going to use the opposite operation. Remember, this means 2 times x. So to move this 2 over, I'm going to divide this side by 2, and what I have to do to that side, I do to the other. They have to say balance. Well, 2 divided by 2 is 1, so this is gone now. X is left. 27.5 divided by 2 is probably pretty gross, but we're going to do it. Let's see. Got 1. Got 3. Then I get 15. Oh, I need this decimal point. So that's 13.7. So that's 14. And we're going to just dot, dot, dot because it's not going to turn out equal. Because it's figuring out how many plates. See, notice it's on the bottom. So we're going to make about 13 plates. 13.7 dot, dot, dot plates. So in terms of solving this problem, let's go back. It wants to know, can I make the needed plates? Well, that's 50 minus 12, or 50. Shoot. My sister wants 50 plates. We only have 38. So we need 12. Did I do them? Hold on. Oh, 32. Miss Begum was wrong. What else is new? So it should have been this should have been 50 minus 32. 50 plates. We have 32 in inventory, so we are short 18 plates, okay? Well, did we get 18 plates? No. Unhappy sister. Not the only way to solve it, but showing you how common sense can lead into the other part.